A very good morning wherever you are. Happy Christmas, happy Merry Christmas. I know most of us are now enjoying, we are celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ. Receive greetings from me all the way from diaspora to my motherland Kenya. I hope everything is okay and everybody is rushing home for get together kind of, the alumni, the big boys, they are now meeting under a tree. As they slaughter maybe the goat, the sheep, they have to celebrate. It's good to celebrate. It's a wonderful day and a wonderful year. It has been all ups and downs due to this infectious virus. And thank God we have managed to this level. Those who lost their lives, we want to say thank you because God tells us that we should be grateful and we should be thankful, joyous in each and everything that happened. So those who lost their life due to accidents, due to diseases and any other thing, especially the COVID-19, it has been a disastrous year, economically, socially, physically, and even biologically. Everything has been affected by this virus, not only in Kenya, not only in Africa, but throughout the world. In fact, even in some countries like Europe are still struggling so much, and UK is again another uproar about that. But we want to thank God because this is the year we have ended well. So today my aim is I want us to share a little bit about this Christmas time. It's a wonderful day, it's a wonderful time that we ought to celebrate. But as we celebrate, I want us to think of our children, It has been a crime, especially in my country, Kenya, throughout the time, throughout the year, because of the COVID-19. Since March, schools were shut down, colleges, universities, they were shut down, and now it means that children are still at home. And because of that, parents cried, caregivers, and even those people like teachers, they really cried, chiefs in the area, the villagers, there was outcry about the children, about the children, about the children. But the main thing is, children are the fruits that God has given us. And for you to be given a fruit, it means that you have been tested and certified that you are able to take care of that fruit. Meaning that the fruit of the womb that God gave you and you gave birth to, this is a fruit that you are the only person that can have the best interest of that fruit at heart. Not the neighbor, not any other person, not the cousins, not any other person. So you as a caregiver. And for the caregivers, I mean the brothers, I mean the teachers, I mean the parents themselves, biological parents, we mean those who have been adopted, and even the neighbors, anybody. So long as you are able to take care of any young one, you are a caregiver and you are worthwhile to be called a parent. Now, we are rushing home. I saw like a certain clip in my mother country, Kenya, there's this mama who was really struggling to go home. The bus was full, and whichever the process he took, she had to go. She was lifted through the window and then down into the bus, meaning that she was rushing. But behind her, I never saw something like maybe a child or maybe she has a child or not. But my worry is, we as adults are the caregivers. We are rushing home for the family get-togethers, for the alumni, for the boys, the drinkers. I know those people who are going to drink in terms of enjoying, taking alcohol, marrying around. Yes, we are all going to attend this gathering. Whether we are dying or whether we are awake, we are going to attend this gathering. What programs do we have for our children? You have been living with children. You are rushing to the village. You leave your children in town. You are rushing to town for those who are going to visit Nairobi Christmas time. You are leaving children back at home. What program do you have for them? Remember, these children, we outcry that children are irresponsible. Children cannot follow rules and instructions that are given, or schools should be open. I'm telling you, the best place that child should be is at home. But ourselves, we have made these homes very, very dangerous for our children. In fact, now home has become a dangerous place for children. It is now vice versa. It should be a right place for children to be. So for this Christmas Eve, please, this is the time that our children are preyed on, This is the time our children are lured and baited into different activities. This is the time that gifts are bought specifically to lure our children, to destroy them. This is the time our cousins are coming home, and these cousins, some of them have no best interest for our children at heart. This is the time the parents are at home, and you know some parents, as we have seen, as we have heard, as we have watched from the news, some of these parents are perpetrators to our children. So as a parent who is concerned about these children, don't just celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. In your mind also you have to celebrate the birth of your child and the time of your child. Because this simple moment, we call it 25th, and again fast is coming, a happy new year. These crucial dates, if you are not careful, this is the time our children are being destroyed. Mind you, as you go, you don't care. The time spent by these children, by who, where, and for how long? What are they discussing? What are the things they have? What are the programs they have? They are putting on clothes, they are going to walk with friends. You don't know where they are going. I'm telling you, a second, a minute, this child will take out of your vision, out of your possibility of seeing her or him. This time is very destructive. And watch out as parents. This is the time as a father. Go out with your child. Leave alone the friends you have all time with them, the colleagues at work. Every Friday you meet, you call it weekend. Every Friday, the main shows, you have time with your friends. This is the time to be with your children. Mother, father, uncles, brothers and sisters. This is the time to have a family, not a family gathering that extended family members are coming. We have been meeting all these things. But please, I want you to pause a little bit. This is the time to remember these children. As you gather, please make sure these children also have their specific family gathering, where they are being taught, where they are being told the lineup of what is required out of them, where they are being heard also. Some of them have been distressful. They have been stressed, and stress is a silent killer that can be killing these children unknowingly. Please, we talk of new generation. We talk of next leadership. We will not have a country if we cannot care of these children, we cannot care for them. Remember, a family that cannot take care of the children in terms of health, in terms of education, in terms of social ethics, this is as well as a destroyed or a dead family or a dead country. We complain of politics, we complain of poor leadership, we complain of rape cases, violence and all this, we complain of crimes and everything. All these things we complain at the wrong time. The best time to consider this, to correct this in the society is at that natural age. The ages between 0 to 9 years, 0 to 5 years, these are the ages the child has to be put in the line. So if you are rushing for the Christmas, you are celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ, as well, but you are forgetting what Jesus Christ gave you, the duty that you are given by God, the responsibility. That is the love we should be celebrating. And again, as we celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ, I think the most worry should be on how are we going to end it? How are we going to die? Because my point of concern in life is not normally even the birthdays, We have to consider about the death days. How are we going to die? Because already we have been born and we are here, we are beginning our responsibility. Now a situation is here rising whereby we will be asked by the end of the day, who are you? Mark, I created you as Mark. What did you do? I will not be asked why did I not become so and so? Why did I not act like so and so? Why did I not achieve this and this? I will be asked my responsibility. And my response right now is to lay out the foundation for the children, to make sure that children grow well, so that the next we have a generation that is God-fearing, we have a generation that is well-equipped, we have a generation that is strong and ready to wait for better processes to generate good results. That's a generation that we are crying for. So at this moment, just like we are told in the Bible, I know we have the love, but remember in the book of 4, Maccabees, 15 verse 4, we are told that in what manner might I express the emotions of parents, who love their children? Which manner will I express the emotion? The Bible is crying that the parents who love their children, we impress upon the character of the child or a wanderer's likeness, both of mind and of form. You see? Especially in this way, the mothers who, because of their birth pangs, as they were giving birth, the mothers tend to love their children more likely than the fathers. That's the Bible that is saying. So because of that love, I want you as a mother, please express that love to your child in a very well natural manner, not with emotional kind of, love your child not with emotional, but love her or love him with a better expectation in future. At this moment, make sure that even as you show love to these children, you have to be very cautious and very careful for their own development. Let's look at some of the Reader's Digest that we have to show our children at this moment so that we nurture them in the right way. Right now, please, avoid giving your children each and everything they ask for. This is the time of celebration. This is the time of walks and the likes and the meetings and everything. So you never know what the child is asking you for. Even if you love the parent, if you have this child to that maximum, don't give them what they ask for all the time, because they will grow knowing that getting things are so easy and anything they want they can get anytime, anyhow. Don't give them everything they ask. Number 2, avoid laughing. When your child uses some abusive languages, I know right now they are meeting the cousins, the uncle, but some children are full of fights, they are full of abuses. You go away, you are big-headed, you are poor, you people in your family, don't laugh at those funny words. They are funny but dangerous. Those are red flags that should be showing you that this child is growing to a very critical, a very abusive, violent person, angry person. Please, as a parent, correct that at this time. Another thing, avoid remaining insensitive to bad behavior that are displayed by this child. There are some behaviors, riotic games, violent games. A child is very angry all the time, breaking things in the house, destroying everything. Please, please, please caution your child. Even if you go to visit a relative, make sure your child behaves. Number 3, avoid picking up any mess that has been done by your child. Some parents, because of the love, especially the mothers, they call it the daddy, mommy. Your child, you go to visit a person, you go to visit a neighbor, within a minute, all remote has been divided into pieces, batteries are thrown everywhere, TV is already broken, the fridge has been opened, fruits that are there been eaten, some poured down, the food is on the table, a child is crying. This is a 3-year-old child doing this and you are there as a parent. Stop picking every mess that is done by your child, because if you do that, they will know that it is easy to do mess and run away with it. So as a parent, check on that. Another thing also, avoid letting your children watch and get addicted to TV at this moment. I know it is a freedom time. You are telling your children, free time, watch movies, go and buy movies, come and celebrate, come and enjoy. Make sure you really check on what your child is consuming this time. Have you ever asked yourself why a grade 1 pupil is able to narrate for you a story, especially this Cartoon Network? That English that even yourself you don't understand. Even myself, I can't follow those movies, the cartoon. But a child can explain well. You take this child to a class, that grade 1, that simple English, that simple grammatical whatever, a child cannot do that. But this one, a child can really explain to you a movie or a song in the TV. Please, some of these things are cultic. Some of these things really drive our children crazy. Don't let them get addicted to TV. A maximum time a child should watch TV maybe is 1 hour or 2 hours per day. Don't expose your children to television. At this time also, please avoid giving your children money. He asked for, a child asked for 1,000, you give out. 500 you give out without even asking as a parent, what are you going to do with this money? What are you going to buy that I cannot buy for you? Yesterday I gave you 200, again today you want 500. What are you using money for? Some of this money, if you're not careful, is being used in such a way that you will not, or you will be surprised if you are told. Please don't give children excess money, especially at this period of celebration. Between now and fast, these are delicate time. These are delicate years for perpetrators. You have to know the perpetrator's mind, and you have to know the mind of your child. You have to know when your child is a prey. You have to know when your child is being consumed illegally. Please, as a parent, be careful. Then lastly, Avoid putting yourself on the side of your child all the time. Whenever a child messes this time, how they play, when somebody complains, a neighbor complains, a cousin complains about your child, first of all, don't put yourself on your side, of the side of your child. Please, as a parent, listen from both sides and judge. Even if you love your child and you want your child to know that you really love him or you love her, please, that daddy, mommy, jaka baba, jaka daddy generation, put it aside. A good caregiver, make sure that this child has to be nurtured and he or she has to be accountable for the things he or she is doing. So this season, please listen. Be a good listener, be a good judge, and please advise your children in the right way. Otherwise, I want to wish you a very blessed week. Christmas Eve, and please just make sure that you don't leave your children in the house alone. Whenever you go to church, whenever you go for business meeting, whenever you go to visit cousins, whenever you go to celebrate, please go with this child. When you go to church with him, he's being fed spiritually. When you go to visit family members, he's being knowing the value of family. When you go to visit friends, the kind of stories these friends talk will nurture this child to develop into a very great person. Otherwise, I want to wish you a very good Christmas and a happy New Year. Let's all serve God in the right way, and we are parents, we are caregivers. These are all we have been given by God. Let's do it to the optimum. Thank you so much.